college football, Aztecs, final home game, Air Force Academy. They're finishing strong. They're 7-4. They face the number one team in the nation. Air Force is averaging 336 yards per game. But, John, there's just a cloud over Aztec football that I just don't think has left. And I think it's been a really big issue. And I think the issue is, how could you make such a catastrophic mistake on quarterbacking by having Jalen Mayden, fifth string, move him to defense and only go back to him after the catastrophe for what you had with all your other quarterbacks in the offensive line? This team, John, should finish 10-2, and it says going to wind up 8-4 and be in a real second-tier bowl game. So as good as they've kind of come together under Brady Hoke, there's a pall there that's just not going to go away. I guess the positive is Mayden has already announced he's going to come back and play one extra year. They've found two more running backs. They're going to bring most of their wide receivers back. The young offensive line that went through a very painful period learning is all going to come back intact. Now they're going to have to rebuild virtually the whole defense, but to me, it's like a wasted football season.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. It's surprising that Jalen Mayden wasn't at least slotted as the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart. I mean, I get why Burmeister was number 1. That makes sense. But putting all those rookies like ahead of him, pure freshmen ahead of Mayden didn't make any sense. But, at least we've got him for next season. Let's hope the Aztecs finish strong.
Tell you what, I'll give you an addendum to this conversation about San Diego State. They won't say it, but I just get the sense that the fired offensive coordinator is responsible for the demise of the quarterback position. I think he buried Will Haskell, the blue chip recruit who's transferred. And I think he just did give no time at all to Jalen Mayden. And the fact that Mayden had sat a year and a half after transferring from Mississippi State. So I think Jeff Hecklinski bears the blame for why this has turned out to be such a disappointing season. His evaluation, his treatment, his decisions with the quarterbacks there. But that also falls at the front door of Brady Hoke. Okay, let's go from college